So news. Today we're welcoming Viltrox in the M-mount alliance. Is it good? Is it bad? And who does take any advantage or benefit from it? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Solely, and today we're gonna talk about Viltrox joining the M-mount alliance. Now, I know that you guys are very fond of Viltrox. I had discussions with the average Joe many times because I really tried several Viltrox glasses on my Sony A7C Mark II, and despite they were cheap and quite well assembled, the end result didn't satisfy me because I'm really spoiled when it comes down to image quality. And so the average Joe, many of them, I have to say, they started attacking me. Other reviewers said Viltrox is good and this and that. But guys, it's a subjective evaluation. And now I'm really curious to see what Viltrox will deliver with the M-mount alliance, because it has a fairly wide choice of glasses already available for the Sony E-mount, but the M-mount alliance now it's serving different brands, and so I was happy with the M-mount alliance because, being a Leica fanboy, I was so fond of Leica, and as we said, I'm spoiled when it comes down to image quality. And so Leica itself, or also the panel Leica glasses, I appreciated the 16 to 35 f4 on my Lumix S5 Mark II X, which I had and enjoyed, but I was never able to consider any third party, despite right now, guys, you know that I'm a Sony user and I'm also using Sigma glasses, of course, not for as a primary glass for my job, but this is the 45mm f2.8 that I have to say it's small and lightweight and well assembled, and it gives me fair enough results, especially when it comes down to video production. But for stills, well, Panleica and Leica are still on a different level. This is a great assembly. It's metal, the barrel, you have the AF MF switch. So Sigma has been validated already in the M-mount alliance, and now they added most recently Blackmagic and Surrey. Now it's great because those two combined provide great choices when it comes down to video production, especially Surrey for the anamorphic glasses. And so, was there the need to have another cheapo brand of glasses in the M-mount alliance? Probably yes, for the cheapo Panasonic users. I don't see anyone purchasing a Leica, placing a Viltrox glass in front of its camera, because why buying a Leica if then you get a Viltrox glass? But I see a lot of chances for Lumix users, especially the hybrid ones, such as the Lumix S9 that you always want to have with you in your pockets. Why not giving it a Viltrox glass? So maybe you can have more than one. Maybe you have a plethora, a good choice of prime glasses to always have with you and to use. You can have several Viltrox glasses for the same price as one Panleica. And then I have to say, with the S9, maybe it's not a professional use, or maybe it's not the very first camera for professional use. It can be a second or a third camera for different angles, of course, but for sure for prosumers this is more than good. And so all the S5 II, S5 IIX, which are now a bit dated because Lumix, they gave us the S1R to the S1RE, and so we have a great choice of cameras, not so much of a great choice of glasses. So I see the need for Viltrox to join the M-mount alliance. I don't see the end result. How can we make a sense out of it unless it's for prosumers or users that want to have the camera with them, like an EDC for everyday use, for good memories, for the families, for the parties, for whatever you might want to shoot or record for video, but if it's not a professional use. Because professional use, let's remember, you invest enough money that needs to have an amortization plan over a few years, and so even if the price is a bit higher than divided into the next 5 to 10 years, well, that glass makes totally sense, and especially if you invested in a Lumix or in a Leica camera body. So guys, I'm really happy that we have this news and we will be able to provide more choices available for the M-mount Alliance. Let's say it, Sony was so popular because they have a plethora of brands glasses for all level of price and all level of quality to pick up from. M-mount Alliance didn't have so many, so Viltrox is a welcome add. Maybe I would go for it if I was using it in a professional way, but this is just my 2 cents, guys. So I know we will have a discussion. I know you will say, I'm using the Viltrox whatever, F2 whatever, and I'm very happy with the end result. I do not doubt it. It's simply that I will not count on it for professional use. Similarly to the Sigma, I'm using it for my own production when I want to have fun and when I want to go around with a small camera and body. I don't know if you can see now, it's still focusing on me, but the barrel, it's really compact, it's well assembled, and it uses, I have an adapter so I can still use my 67mm field thread for the ND filter, and so this is a great companion. I took it with me to the Italian Alps this summer. It was with me in south of France and it never let me down. So guys, please let me know down here in the comments if you were waiting for a cheaper line of glass for your M-mount Alliance camera body, and what Viltrox glass will you be interested in purchasing. Maybe the 135 super fast prime glass. I don't know, I never tried it. I tried the 28, the 20, the 16 maybe. I will put the links here below about all the reviews of the Viltrox glasses that I had the chance to try and use. And with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.